Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? I did it again. Hopped in the damn car. I didn't have my reading glasses, so if anybody gets on here, I'm gonna have one hell of a time trying to read if they do leave a message. But I'll struggle through it. I can usually get through it. Just wanted to hop on here and talk about stuff I've been talking about a little bit here and there. The last few live streams, was talking about all the biblical stuff going on, the things with the eclipse and everything. I just want everybody to realize. And wait a minute, we got anybody on? Nope. I'm gonna hold just a couple more seconds before I pull the trigger on what I got to say today. Just trying to get some people on here. Okay, I think I got somebody on there. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about things going on with the eclipse and all this other stuff. I think people got to realize one thing, and they don't, but they need to. God cares about each and every one of us so much that He's made things in our world almost like, I don't know how to say this, like He's letting us know things. There's hints, there's people have hunches and things. Well, one thing goes back to herbal medicine, for instance, that there's something called the doctrine of signatures. And what that is, if you know anything about herbal medicine and whatnot and plants, back in the day, before anybody really had any idea what was what, and they go out and look for a cure in the woods, primitive man, they came up with the idea, or somehow they got the idea that certain plants that was shaped like certain parts of the body were good for that part of the body. For instance, if it was shaped like your ear, there might be a plant leaf that looked like it, and they would use it to heal an earache, which is weird because I just thought of a plant. It's called mullein, and it doesn't look anything like an ear as far as I know. Maybe the leaf does, but anyway, mullein's good for your earaches. But anyway, it's also called Aaron's rod. What I was getting at was eye bright. There's another plant. It's shaped like an eye. I think the flower on it has some kind of similarity to the human eye. So they started using it for a cure-all, I guess, for your eye wash and whatnot. And there's a lot of stuff. Lungwort. The leaf looks like a lung, and I think it's kind of got spots on the leaf and stuff. And they used it for a whole slew of different lung things that would help you expectorate, I guess that's the word, cough out stuff or whatever. And it's amazing. That's God giving us instinct to figure that out. There was no instruction manual when telling you what to do to cure all. So if he took that kind of detail, or that went that far, we shouldn't worry about what's going to happen in the near future. God's got our back. He's talking to us all the time. We might go through some rough stuff, but he's definitely given us enough instinct and discernment. And I think the more you pray to him, the more you're in tune with God, you'll get more and more. And sometimes you'll think, I can't be, but maybe given time, if you have an instinct or think this means that or that, it'll come to you. The answer will come to you by just keep focusing on it. The other day I was talking about puzzle pieces. I sent someone a comment. I don't know if they must have thought I was wacko or something, but in reality, well, yeah, okay, a little bit wacko. No, but what I was trying to say is, I had a dream, and I couldn't figure out what all these puzzle pieces meant. It was a puzzle on a table, face down, and I'm trying to solve the puzzle and put it together, and without being able to see the picture. So it's just flat cardboard, whatever color, gray or brown the puzzle was. The thing was, is I it was harder than hell to try to solve it. I'm trying to put the pieces together and whatever. So in a way, I was trying to figure out what God meant by that. And I thought the other day, maybe it had something to do with it. I was talking about genetics and the way things fit together, like 48. Well, wait a minute before I say that. Each piece of the puzzle had 23 on it. And I couldn't figure out why. That's the only thing I could. Every piece said 23, 23, and I saw a video and it just opened my eyes. And wow, I wonder if that's what it meant was 23, and 23 is 46. And I believe, and I'm not sure if I got the science right when I said this, that there's 46. Is it not genomes? DNA in a strand of DNA, and I was thinking maybe it means something. I couldn't get any further than that, but it could be something. Wait a minute, I got some kind of. It was just a notification. What's that? Wait a minute. Thanks. Yeah. I like this hat. It's my lucky hat. Keeps my head warm out here now. It's getting cold again out here at in Delaware. But anyway, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. The DNA and the puzzle pieces. What I'm trying to say is, I think God gives us answers that we're unaware of. So sometimes when you're trying to figure something out, just chill, go meditate, go off to the woods, pray on it, whatever. Just chill. I always say the woods. I guess you could go to church, same deal. The problem with church for me, I go there, but I feel like it's too. I don't know. People are there sometimes just to be seen there. You got to speak from the heart, in my opinion, and mean things. And I think God will give you answers. And meanwhile, He still is giving people answers. And the arrogance of man thinks that it's us that's coming up with everything. We're the one. Now, somebody's instructing us. They got to be. All the things we've learned and stuff throughout the centuries, I think there's definitely spiritual guidance happening all the time. Anyway, I was going somewhere with this originally about the whole doctrine of signatures, it's called. It was herbal medicine. Like I said, it was amazingly enough in colonial times. They would go into the woods, there'd be like some plague or something killing off people, and like somebody got the bright idea to use a certain plant because it looked like they were desperate and they were willing to take that chance and believe, and boom, their prayer got answered. What I'm trying to say is God's got our answers right in front of us and stuff. We just got to believe that there's a God out there talking to us, and it's hard to. I'm trying to get to a certain point with this, and I keep drifting away. Basically, we got to lean on God. We got to know that it's an instinct or something. They'll tell you the right things to do. It's your conscience, I guess, too. I can't get there. So, you know what? I'm going to jump off of this subject for a minute. But think about what I'm saying, though. God cares about each and every one of us. And it's obvious by the fact that for some reason, and probably everybody on this live stream right now has had moments where, they needed an answer and they didn't, for some reason, they were able to solve something. Hence, I'm going back to the puzzle thing. Somebody's helping us put the puzzle together, whether we know it or not. And we ought to be thankful that there's somebody, because, again, I'm going to leave it like right there. I'm probably going to jump off this live stream, go get me some coffee, come back and do a whole nother live stream. But it seemed like I wanted to say something about we got to listen to the instincts inside. When we don't have the answers, go deep, and find them. They're given to you. They're in there. Meanwhile, I got to go get some coffee because literally I ain't fully awake. I should be able to fire this out, and I'm having a struggle here. Maybe I ought to shut my mouth and start listening to my insides there. So anyway, I'm going to do that and go get some coffee, and I'll come back and babble some more for you. No, but what I meant, I'm serious. You got to realize there is a God, and He is talking to us, even because we don't hear it audibly. I mean, He's been talking since the beginning of time. Hence, that's how people came up with those medicines. That's why I was talking about the doctrine of signatures, the balm of Gilead, I guess it's called in the Bible. How did they ever find, God's putting it out there. We just got to receive the message. Anyway, let me go get my coffee. I'll come back and I'll talk about, something different. That's a little easier subject for me right now. So you have a good one, and please thumbs up. I'll be back in a little bit.